Hey guys, Appliance Guy Picker here. Just want to make a quick video about why I love the appliance repair business, and I'm gonna get right into it. Number one reason I love the appliance repair business is the appliance repair business is a high demand business. There is tons of people with broken appliances out there. So the service that you are promoting is in high demand. Now maybe it's not in your area, but in my area it is. I got plenty of work. All the technicians around me that I know got plenty of work. Nobody's starving. There's a lot of people in the appliance repair business in my area, but there's very few good ones. So if you're a good one, you know what you're doing, and you got a good work ethic, there's plenty of work out there. Number two is that the appliance repair business is a mostly indoor business. So let's say, for instance, it's 100 degrees outside. You're going to be riding around in an air-conditioned van going into an air-conditioned house mostly. Now, there are exceptions to this. You know, every once in a while you'll be working in the garage or working in, some dump of a house that doesn't have AC or heat or whatever. But for the most part, you're going to be working in nice conditions for the most part. And that's not across the board. Number three is, reason I like it is because you don't have to crawl under houses and go in attics very much. And again, it's not across the board. You will have to crawl under a house every once in a while. Typically when some freaking jackleg jacked up the dryer ducting and you went to unhook it and it fell through a hole or whatever, and you got to crawl under there and push it back up or do something with dryer ducting or something like that. But for the most part, I maybe, in the year 2017, I maybe crawled under 2 houses a whole year. And I try to avoid that at all costs. Very rarely go into an attic. So you're actually in the home, in the kitchen, in the laundry room, doing your thing. Number 4 reason I love the appliance repair business is that it's rather flexible. And what I mean by that is, if I want to bang out, all my calls Monday through Thursday and take off on Friday, I have every right to do that as a business owner. If I want to run all my calls Monday through Thursday, take the family to the beach or take the family to a campground on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I can do that. If I want to take off on Monday, I can do that. If I want to take off a half a day one day and do something, a kid's event, or go to the auction, or go out thrifting and picking, as I like to call it, hence the name Appliance Guy Picker. The appliance repair business gives me that option, so there's a lot of flexibility. Now, there's times where it's not going to be as flexible and you're really just swamped with work and you really don't have any choice, but you just got to get it, and that's part of it too. But number 4, like I said, is a pretty flexible business. Number 5 reason I love the appliance repair business is that it's not like construction work or a lot of the other things that I've done in my life. I've done a lot of different things, from construction to landscaping to junk removal, scrapping metal, doing all kinds of stuff. I've worked as a bus boy when I was younger. I worked as a roofer helper when I was younger. Did a lot of ceramic tile when I was younger. And you know what? The appliance repair business, it's not necessarily an effortless business. You're not sitting at a computer all day. But, you are up and out and about, but you're not breaking your back. You're not, humping shingles up on a roof or humping tile, laying tile on your knees all day. You are down on your knees a lot. Get you some knee pads or get you some whatever if you got soft knees. But for the most part, it's not back-breaking labor, which is a good thing. But, so that was number 5. Number 6 reason I love the appliance repair business is because you get to go all sorts of places all the time. I'm the type of person, and maybe you're like me, that I don't like going to the same place every day. If I had to go into an office and punch a clock and sit behind a desk all day, oh, that would just drive me crazy. I like to be out and about. I like meeting new people. I like going new places, seeing new things. And the appliance repair business does that. You know, the appliance repair business allows me to go out and see new people every day, make relationships with people. So, you know, actually have customers that you almost consider your friend because they've called you for so long and they know you and they're saved in your contacts and you're saved in their contacts. And, you know, they send you a Christmas card and you send them a Christmas card. So you get to go out and about a lot. You're not in one place all the time every day. And I love that about the appliance repair business. What was that, number 6? I'm going off the head here, so if I say a number wrong, then sorry. So number 7 reason why I love the appliance repair business is because it is a business that you can take virtually anywhere. The appliance repair business is so in demand that you could virtually move to any city, any state, any place, and there's going to be people. I've gone to third world countries before, and guess what? They got appliances. They got refrigerators. I went to El Salvador. I go to El Salvador once a year and build houses down there with a mission group. And guess what? I went down there one year, and our translator, her washer machine wasn't broken. Piece of junk LG. Probably the cheapest, junkiest LG I've ever seen. But I went over there and fixed it for her. You know, basic hand tools, a couple screwdrivers and putty knife. Went over there, fixed it for her. She was so happy. But, yeah, so you can go virtually anywhere, and there's going to be somewhat of a demand for your services. So that's number 7. Number 8, a reason I love the appliance repair business, because it is a business that you can constantly be learning. You will never in this business be able to sit down and say, I've learned it all. I know it all. You will always have the opportunity to learn more. There's always something out there that you don't know. And I love that about this business. I mean, I haven't learned nearly everything yet, but man, I tell you, in the few years that I've been in this business, from the time that I was selling used appliances to the time that I actually started learning the service industry of it, I've learned so much. And that brings me to number 9. Number 9 reason I love the appliance repair business is what you learn in the appliance repair business is going to roll over into other things. So let's say you had no mechanical, electrical, any idea about anything when you started. Kind of like me. I mean, I had a general idea from being a contractor, you know, of the basics of mechanics and electricity and things like that. But I didn't know much. But now that I have learned a lot, I can apply that into simple things. Simple things around the house, little electrical problems at the house, little things that go wrong with your TV, little things that go wrong with this device or that device. You're like, oh, okay. This has this, you know, this is obviously a problem because we're not getting voltage. You can test voltage on different things and just learn different things and know how motors and compressors and capacitors and switches and all the different things work. And that stuff rolls over into a lot of other things, you know, electrical, HVAC, plumbing. You have the mind of a technician, and that's applicable in all sorts of other facets of life. And number 10, and this is the end, reason I love, and I could probably do a 20-point thing on this, but I'm going to do 10. Number 10 reason I love the appliance repair business, because the appliance repair business is something you can pass on to the next generation. So that means when my kids get older, if any of them want to, I can teach them this trade. My son already goes on service calls with me, and he's learning. But I can teach the next generation this trade. And maybe none of my kids want to do it, but I find some young man fresh out of high school, teach them the trade. So hopefully you like this video. Just a little something about how I feel about the appliance repair business and why I love it so much. And who knows, maybe 20 years from now I'll despise it, like some of you guys I see on Facebook that say you despise the appliance repair business and all that. But you know what? If I ever get to the point where I despise it, I'm switching up, because I'm not going to do something I despise. But for right now, I love it. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you have an awesome day. Go out there and learn something today. Go out there and love somebody today. Treat somebody good. And God bless you, and I'll catch you on the next one. Like, comment, subscribe.